Sorry. Get myself together. I'm ashy. I ain't ready, so y'all gotta give me a minute. Y'all don't be here on time anyway, so I should be straight. I've been having too many ashy videos now. I'm like, winter and me don't get along. When it is cold out, my skin be like with a blood clot if I don't keep it moisturized 24/7. So, yeah. Okay. What's good, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I was going to try to be cute and put makeup on and stuff, but no, y'all get in the face I wake up with right now. So I apologize for that as well. If y'all think I look raggedy, whatever. Bracelets on. I need my crystals. Charge me up with some energy. I had to take one of my kids' Pediasures because I did not cook a meal for myself for breakfast. So I'm starving. So I took one of their little Pediasures. Just gonna give me a few vitamins so I can make it through this session real quick. By the way, I'm gonna let y'all know right now before I start. If you want a personal card pull, if you want personal reading at the end of the session in regards to how the week is gonna affect you personally and not a collective energy, then you send an $8 donation. All the information's in the description to either my Cash App, my PayPal, or my Venmo. Okay, that was stomach growling prevention I just did. So I have a special weekly forecast today. For those that are new here, I'm Amina Hextall. This is my channel, Soul Transforming Energy. This is a damn shame. Hey, Mo. Okay. I'm getting it together. Because I know how to fix my eyesight, get my eyesight back. It's not like I have bad eyes. They're telling me it's dry eyes. So I know what I need to be doing, but I'm not doing it. So that's what it is. Okay. So today's weekly forecast is what we're going to do. Hope I don't look ultra greasy now. I have a pick-a-pal here because the ancestors have been hollering at me like they have messages. They have things they want to say to specific groups in this collective. Before I even jump into the weekly forecast, because I'm gonna do the pick-a-pal last. Then I'm gonna do the weekly forecast first, so we could get that, get that energy read out the way. Brain fart. I was about to say. But anyway, whatever. We're going to jump into this. If you are new to my channel, subscribe now. Might as well. Click that like button. This is going to be a great session. Plus, it keeps me flowing in the algorithm so that I could be here for y'all every week, free of charge. Okay. Of course, you get more personalized, intuitive guidance when you book your personal sessions or you send a donation for personal card pulls. But the collective readings pretty much give you an idea of the vibration of each day. So my title was last week was eye-opening. I don't know if it was for everybody, but it felt like that for me. Last week, this past week that we're leaving behind now, felt like, I felt like it was eye-opening on all sides, like maybe eye-opening as to how you view other people and also eye-opening as to how people view you. And y'all gonna keep having me put my glasses on. Hi. But yeah, so pretty much last week was like kind of showing you where you stood with people. Hey, Lay. Why was yours so bright? I could see yours without the glasses. But yeah, you were kind of getting shown last week people's true colors. And you might have found it difficult last week to hide your own true feelings, thoughts, and colors. I'm gonna kill y'all if y'all don't stop making me read. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Of course you like the shirt. This shirt was created by Late Night. Shameless plug. She's in the comments if you like the shirt. Yeah, this was the first. Ooh shit. It's like the first one. No, this is second after the hoodie. This was second. Yeah. That's why it's so damn tight. I'm too fat for it now. Anyway. It's still my favorite. So yeah, last week was like that. You might have felt like you were unable to not see the truth about certain people, and then it was probably a struggle to not come out your face with the truths or the revelations that you've gotten. And this week it's going to be a little bit different. Now, this week is going to be more about getting clear. And that doesn't mean you're going to be running around like just telling everybody the truth. Like, yeah, this is what I think about you, or this is what you need to be doing, or I didn't like what you said to me. No, it's not like that. Clarity. This week is going to be about clarity. And I feel like it means opening up to be open to hear the truth and being mature enough and wise enough to respond rather than react. Okay. So that's going to be like the key this week, being open to hear the truth and being able to respond to the truth. Because it's not so much that this week is going to be about you running around and telling everybody your truths. It's going to be you sitting in a vibration that is open to receive. So that way, anything that needs to be completed at this time, any little left open rifts you might have with somebody or beefs, like I know I got, this week, if you're in an energy of open to receive, those beefs may just get dealt with like very smoothly without you realizing. Or the people you have an issue with, or the person, or someone who might have a little beef with you will come forward. But if you sit in an energy of thinking about what you want to say or what you could do, like if you're more in an energy of wanting to spew forth what you've been thinking and feeling, then you're going to kind of block the energy of receiving the truth, and you might not get that clarity this week. So we have to get into this energy of surrendering. Like, I surrender. I'm not going to explain myself to nobody this week. I'm not going to cop no pleas. I'm not going to apologize for nothing. I'm just going to sit here and be open in the energy for forgiveness and open to give it. And that way, when it comes in, or somebody seeking your forgiveness, you're open to receive it rather than already in the mindset like, yeah, this person come back. Yeah, they better not say sorry to me because I don't like them. Or I know what I'm going to say to this person when they say this. Or if they come forward, or I'm going to go to them first. You know, this is a week to be like open to receive. And that's on all levels, not just what people got to say, but money. That too. All right. I don't want to knock over my friends' pictures. I'll keep Myra and Omen right next to me. I don't want to be giving them the elbow. So let me make sure I see what I'm doing. Now, I did not pick my cards yet for the weekly vibe, which is making me second guess. Where's the crystal I had on this card? Am I going to have to get a kid? One of my crystals is not on one of these cards. I'm going to hope that this was an error on my part and some kid, I'm saying some kid like they're not mine. One of my kids didn't come over here and take the crystal I had for this card, because now I don't see it. Pile 1 has no crystal. All right, so let me find another one. I really hope they ain't been messing with it, because usually they know not to mess with my table over here. So this is a little odd. I'll just use this crystal here. That should work. All right. So I didn't really pick my deck I was going to use for the weekly vibe and the clarification, but let me get the focus card. My spirit guides is like, and you act like you can't do that right now. Just do it. All right. So let's get these out. I'm going to give y'all a mudra. We ain't did hand mudras in a minute. So I'm going to give y'all a hand mudra for this week as well. Boom, 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 cards. That one. And what other? These are usually my day of the week cards up here. I don't want to use that one. Okay, sorry. That's my decision-making process. And I probably should do the pick-a-pal first because I really don't have room here to do the weekly forecast. So, and that's probably the ancestors doing that because the pick-a-pal reading is a message from your ancestors. So they're probably like, no, the weekly vibe can wait. They got some messages. So let me put these cards to the side. I don't know how quick, how short, how long this read is going to be. It's 4 pals. And I wanted to do 3, but ancestors was like 4 pals. So, okay. All right, let's get into it. So we're going to start with the pals. We'll start with the pick-a-pal. Why not? I'm trying to think what I don't know. Sometimes I use the books, sometimes I don't. I'll keep them here in case I want to, or I feel called to. So we got 4 pals. Like I said, we're going to start with that. And this is just something your ancestors want to talk to you about, something they're very proud of. They just reminded me, they said, y'all ain't get grounded. So let's breathe, all right? Close your eyes, sit with your feet planted on the ground, or sit up tall on the floor, one or the other. Just sit up straight for this breathing because we really want to ground the root down into the earth and the crown up above so that you're pulling in energies above and below to meet like right in your solar plexus or your heart chakra, these 2 spots. All right. We want to open our hearts up, and we want to have the confidence and determination and willpower to back that up. Ready? Take a deep breath in. Connecting to that root, getting grounded, feeling as if you're rooting to the earth, and breathe out. Take another deep breath in, allowing those roots to go deeper. Visualize them going down into the earth, reaching its core. And exhale, feeling the energy of connecting to the heart center of the earth. Take another deep breath in, this time connecting to the top of your head, purple, violet light. It could be light, it could be a flame. And exhale, feeling this purple aura, lavender feel, enlarging, growing around the crown, the top of the head, reaching up. Take another deep breath in. And feel yourself as you connect to the energy of Source, God, your creator. And exhale, feeling relief as you let go of all your burdens and leave them in the hands of the Most High. Whew, okay, maybe I needed that. Yeah, because this past week has been let me not even start. By the way, y'all, I'm gonna be starting a new playlist. I've already started it. It's it's called the Lightworkers Dumping Grounds, and it was like my diary, but I couldn't air it because I say names. So I've been starting to record without names because someone was telling me like, there's something about your storytelling or something about your stories or your experiences. Even my oldest daughter was telling me that, like, you should tell these stories. So let me start doing it. I got my first one. I'm crying as soon as it starts. So prep yourself. It hasn't been uploaded yet, but these are going to be raw. I'm not editing them. I'm just going to record whatever I'm feeling or going through in that moment. Hopefully I won't slip up and name people or places and just, air them and see maybe there's people who could relate, to some of the situation stories and the wisdom gained from it. But anyway, and it's not always wisdom at the end of them. Sometimes at the end of them, I'm like yesterday, my oldest daughter, Connie, she heard me out here. She thought I was clapping my hands. I was recording something and she could hear bat, 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 bat. When I came out my room, she was like, I thought you was in there clapping. What you clapping about? I was like, I wasn't clapping. Y'all want to know what I was doing? I had just finished recording, right? No, I was getting ready to record my journal entry, and these text messages start coming through my phone, and they were triggering me, y'all. I was getting so triggered. There's a lot of things I don't like, a lot of personality traits. Everybody has their personality traits that you might be like, I can't stand it someone else. Hi, Monica. But one for me that I can't take, I really can't take, when someone is being undercover petty. And it's like an undercover petty where, because you know the person, you know what they're doing, but nobody else is aware. They're all like, what's your problem? You bugging out? The person just being themselves. And you're like, no, they have tactics. Like, they're being strategic. What they're doing, they know they're poking. They know they're getting under my skin. They know what they're doing, but to everybody else, everyone else is oblivious. That was my week, where I'm like, yeah, I don't see what's happening. And the rest of my community is like, I'm like, okay. Sometimes it's difficult being intuitive and nobody else is tapped in. And I be trying to tell them what I feel. They don't be getting it. And then later they're telling me what they feel. And it's literally what I told them I felt already. And I'm like, oh, God. Anyway, sorry, that was a spiritual guide's beef real quick. But yeah, this past week for me has been like eye-opening. Like, oh, people I didn't think would really be there for me were there. And then people who I was like, oh, this person's going to do their healing work. They're going to, almost gave some away. They're going to woman or man up. And then they showed me they're still a kid. I had people that was just like, oh, this is going to go smoothly, this event. And then something happened and was like, okay, guess that's not happening. But it was all for a reason. All for a reason, because this week you're going to find out why you were feeling what you were feeling this past week. So let's get into this pick-up pile, see what the ancestors want, because I know if I stall any longer, they're going to start to induce sweating, meaning gathering around me, putting on the pressure. So let's get this going, because I still got to do the weekly forecast and all blah, 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 blah. All right. So we got 4 piles. Like I said, you're going to choose by the top card and the crystal. So pile 1, represented by this card. I'm trying not to look at the backs of the cards because I want to choose a pile 2 without knowing where they are. And pile 1, you are this red jasper crystal also. Okay, you have this red jasper crystal as well. If you feel drawn to that pile, your message from your ancestors is there. Pile 2, let me look away again. This is your card. And this is your crystal. It is a blue agate crystal. Some people call it the evil eye crystal, I guess, because it looks like a little eye circle, but it's blue agate. If you're drawn to either of those, your message from your ancestors is in pile 2. Pile 3 is represented by this card. And this pretty amethyst crystal. So if you feel drawn to the amethyst or that card, your message is in pile 3. And last but not least, pile 4. This is the card for pile 4. And the crystal for pile 4 is the golden healing quartz heart-shaped crystal. Okay. So if you feel drawn to this crystal or that card, your message is in pile 4. All right. I'm going to start with, of course, pile 1. If you feel like you have more than one message, you can pick more than one pile. I don't care. But have your primary pile. Like, this is my main choice, and this is like second message. All right. I hope that makes sense. Like, for example, my first choice is pile 4, most likely. And my second choice, I don't know yet. Pile 1 is intriguing me for some reason. Maybe I'll stick with pile 1. And pile 4 be my main one. Pile 1 be my side one. Don't let me influence your choices, though. Okay, 3, 4, 2. Okay, and 1. All right, pile 1. If you were, okay, over here. If you were drawn to this card, this is an advice card, so it'll be last. Okay, I'm not going to read that yet. And you have this red jasper. So as soon as I started to hold this up, I heard time for some action. So if you were drawn to power one, there's something you're supposed to be doing right now. Your ancestors are kind of like, it's time for action. So maybe at some point you weren't doing it, or you were slowing down, or you weren't sure about a project, a career goal, a relationship, whatever it could be. Hopefully we'll find out. Your ancestors are saying the time is now. Divine time is now. And they're giving you extra energy too, to go after things you're passionate about. Let's keep it moving. What are you overlooking or you don't see? Oh, this pile got two cards. I must have did that by mistake. Each one's supposed to have one card. This one has two. All right. So it says what you're overlooking or don't see. The first thing I'm seeing is the choice is standing out to me. I feel like there's some kind of choice you have to make. And it's like your ancestors are saying, it's time. Make this choice. It's time to make the choice. It almost feels like it's a choice that you know what you want to do, but there's some kind of pain or sorrow behind actually doing it. Even though I'm hearing like, but then happiness will follow. It's weird. That might have been specific. We have distant shores. I'm going to go to the book for this because the first thing I was hearing was like a distant, that there's something for you at a distance that maybe you're overlooking. Let me just do a looky in here. Okay, 18, Amina. What are you doing? Okay. So, yeah, your soul is yearning for more. That's pretty much distant shores. The divine is all, and there are no limits to what can be experienced by the soul. Your soul is hungry for divine reunion, that it will seek out whatever is needed to get there, even if that means journeying to strange or exotic shores for expanded experience. So you could be feeling this impulse to travel, this urge to expand, to try something new, to let go of limitations of your mind, to follow your passions. So the book says this oracle brings you a message. You will benefit, and they're saying travel light as well. I just heard that in the back of my head. So some of you might literally be traveling, and they're like, travel light. But if it's just an energy of moving forward, that's kind of meaning leave the past behind. Don't carry that much or any of it forward. So you'll benefit greatly from travel right now. You may travel through the mind, reading journals of far away lands or times, or watch a film that transports you. So these are things you're overlooking right now. So maybe you feel like, I ain't got the money, I don't got the time to travel. And they're saying this would help you to travel in some way. Moving your body to a different place is another way. Bringing fresh energy by unplugging you for a short time from what you know to plug you into a different circuit. Say you may receive different energy. So when the opportunity to travel arises for you soon, my pal ones, whether it be a jaunt far away or a day in a different place, your ancestors are saying, don't overlook the opportunity. Take it. Okay. Don't worry if it doesn't seem practical. The divine is so much more important, intelligent, and capable of genius than that mere logic would have us believe. So I do feel like there are some, you're overlooking an opportunity to travel, or maybe you've been struggling with the choice because you don't see the funds for it, or you don't see the time, but maybe something's about to open up for you where you will be able to. All right. So what you need to know right now, you have the staff. In this deck, I go to the book because, well, I do know what the staff means, but no, go to the book. Go to the book. This is called my self-confidence kicking me like, no, we're not sure. All right. All right, got it. That's what I figured. So what you need to know right now is that you're floating between two polarities, all right? Maybe you've been feeling like a tug towards divine masculine energy, a tug to your divine feminine energy. You've been going between soft and hard, or action and non-action, and what the book is saying is you may also have been like having difficulties choosing a path. So that choice card, there's something this week your ancestors are like, you're going to have to make a choice that you've been holding off on. All right. So the staff is a symbol of authority. It holds the power to temper extremes. The staff helps you find the right course of action, the way of the middle, and aids you to maintain your balance after you begin walking in that direction. So the invitation with this card is to, is to flow easily between the polarities, weigh all possibilities, and instinctively select the right path. Yeah, they're saying what you need to know now is you need to choose your path. You can't just keep towing the line in between or going back and forth with something. You have to choose your direction. And they're saying to trust your inner wisdom and just take the first step on the journey that your heart has already gone on. Like your heart's already going after what it wants. You're still kind of divided. So it's like you're caught in the delicate balance between opposing forces, between masculine and feminine. They're saying everything I just said, between action and non-action. All right, so I probably didn't need the book. But it says, use this to your advantage, as there can be no day without night, no low without high, no wrong without right. This is the time to take corrective action, beginning with your beliefs about what needs to be fixed or repaired. Let destiny take its course, nudging it slightly along. So you need to bring together your divine masculine and feminine energies, balance those energies out. And maybe when you are able to do that, it'll help you to decide on a direction you want to go in. If it's about career, if it's about a relationship, ancestors are here. Okay, I'm sweating. So a goal they're helping you achieve right now, my pal ones. I'm sorry to be going through it quick because I got 3 more pals and still got to do the weekly forecast. So if you need more in-depth reading, you know what to do. All right. Oh, snap. Yes. So a goal they're helping you achieve right now, if you've been wanting to either move house, or move physically, like maybe some of you here are pursuing careers in dance or yoga or fitness. You got ancestors here, Pal One, helping you with anything in regards to dancing or becoming a dancer or teaching dance or learning more. Because this was my second choice, Pal. What else they helping you with? My Pal Ones, instincts. We have the animal card here. So you may find animal spirit guides coming around. You might find that animals are reacting to you differently or becoming signs and synchronicities for you. But they're helping you with your instinct. And that means knowing when to make a move and when to sit back and chill. So if you've been feeling that lately, Pal One, like sometimes somebody triggers you and you want to do something, but something goes, That's what they're helping you with. And they're helping you differentiate between inspired action and a reaction. You know what I'm saying? All right. And lastly, nurturing. We have the mother coming through. So if you have any mother wounds, maybe your mother has passed on, maybe your mother wasn't very affectionate, maybe y'all live at a distance, whatever the case may be, your ancestors are helping you by comforting you in some way. Either they're going to send you people who can act as that motherly energy for you. For some of you, I'm hearing you may be getting assistance with becoming a mother. If you want more kids or you want a kid, you're getting help with that at this time. And then I'm also hearing with nurture, just being nurtured. I feel like these are ancestors that are coming through like you just need a hug or some love. And they're probably going to be sending that your way. Opportunities to nurture yourself, maybe go on a retreat, spa day, or sending people who will be that nice, mothering, nurturing energy for you. I'm like that sometimes, but not all the times. All right. So let me see. What is this? What may surprise you in 5 days? A possible gift. All of these cards is in this part of the reading? Oh, yeah, they are. Okay. Let me move this to the side. So what may surprise you in 5 days? What gifts are your ancestors sending your way? My Pal Ones. With the King of Pentacles. Let me put them all out before I'm not going to say nothing until I see them all. We have the Seven of Swords. I want to talk so bad. This stuff is coming to me already. We have the Temperance card. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Six of Swords. That's interesting. What may surprise you? Oh, what was my question? What may surprise you in 5 days? What gift may come in? And that doesn't always mean like literally 5 days. And on the 5th day, something's going to come in. That could mean like within 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, you know? So what I'm seeing is for many of you, I'm seeing like a few different things, but I'm going to tell you right off jump, there's somebody coming towards you, either someone coming towards you that's going to be very loyal and supportive, but the work has to be done in silence. And if it's not actually someone, then it's you who's rising to this energy of the King of Pentacles, wealthy, abundant, business minded. But the number one thing with the King of Pentacles is he's loyal. That's why his money multiplies. He's loyal and dedicated. But with the Seven of Swords here, he's doing something sneaky, like taking his stuff, making a move, but nobody could see. So I'm getting the energy that either someone is creeping towards you in the next 5 days. Maybe they don't want nobody to know. It's on the low. Or you're going to be doing some work that needs to be on the low for the next 5 days. Don't be letting nobody know what you're doing, where you're going. In the middle, we have Temperance, which is balance, peace, harmony. So whatever this is, you're getting blessed with some kind of balance coming into your life in the next 5 days, where you're probably going to feel like, whoo, everything is like feeling like it's starting to balance out and feel calm and clear. Now, with the Four of Cups here, which is a sign of boredom, or overindulgence in the same thing over and over again, to the point where now you can't even see a good thing when it's being presented to you. And that's letting me know that maybe you've been very bored lately, or just disappointed in the things you put your emotions into, or like you were feeling like you was having a good time and now it's like over. It's like a feeling of just feeling like what was the point in doing that? Nothing came of it. And one of the gifts is love. You see that Ace of Cups they handing you? Maybe you've had some disappointments in love, some repetitive cycles. That's for some of you, not everybody. But my Power Wands is showing me that there is something in the next 5 days that's going to feel like a new offer. So if you're bored in a relationship, maybe your partner is going to come with some new energy. If you're bored, period, relationships just ain't been going that great, you're going to get something new, or someone new is going to try to present something to you. So just make sure you're not so busy focused on the path. Whoa, you should be focused on your path. You're not so focused on the past. Okay. Yeah, you gotta take your focus off the past and focus on what's in front of you. Another gift is travel. Some of you may be going to the city, leaving a city behind. Some of you may be moving. I know in the next 5 days, there's some kind of opportunity to walk away from something that was not that good to go towards something that is way better for you. All right. Let's see. Suveksha, in order to get cards pulled, you have to send an $8 donation to my Cash App or my PayPal. All that information's in the description. You just got to scroll down. Okay. So what else, my Power Wands? Oh, this is more stuff to surprise you. This got to be my Dancer's Pal. Move your body, dance, breathe, and flow. In the next 5 days, there is something major coming in for you that has to do with your body. Moving your body, dancing, teaching dance, traveling somewhere where you're getting a dance workshop, something. There's just something with dance that's about to, or movement, or even breath work that's about to blow up for somebody in this pal or all of us. I'm also hearing flow, like things are just going to feel like they're flowing. Try to make sure you're staying active though, my pal ones, okay? And it says, remember who you are. In the next 5 days, you might be feeling very, very empowered. It says culture, resilience, and beliefs. So many of you may be studying more, learning more about various cultures, your own culture, specific culture. Some of you may be becoming known for being very well knowledgeable about a certain art form or whatever. In the next 5 days, you're going to remember who you are, and you're going to move your body, or you're going to do your breath work. You're going to do whatever you got to do. But you're resilient. You're going to feel that, and you're going to radiate that and stand in your beliefs. I keep hearing that, like, Power One, don't let anybody make you feel like you're a weirdo or what you believe is, no. All right. So why are your ancestors so proud of you right now? And then we'll get to their advice, which is the card you selected. So my Power Ones, home is where you are. Such a warm energy you are. We see you. Welcome in the left behind, the overlooked and the outcasted. You will be rewarded and blessed. What else my Power Ones need to know? Where you are, spirit lives. There's a lot about your presence, Power One. Where you are is home. Where you are, spirit lives. There's something very healing about your energy. Maybe don't sleep on that. When you come around, either you notice people lighten up, or you notice some people get triggered. There's just something about your energy. I'm just feeling powerful energy. All right, where you are, spirit lives. We are always talking to you because you hear us. So know that wherever you go, you can talk to us and we will hear you too. You're always connected to us. So your ancestors, some of you here should be taking my intuitive guides course, because your ancestors are letting you know, like, they rock with you, they're with you. And essence balances. Interesting for you to have the Temperance card of balance and then get that. You often give even when very little is reciprocated in return. We see you and now feel it's time for you to finally reap all you sown. From now on, anywhere you offer energy, it will be reciprocated. That's wonderful. So your ancestors are very proud of you. They're acknowledging how you give of yourself, how you stay connected to them, and how you're just always looking out for the underdog. And lastly, you have herbalist, sorry. And it says an herbalist is alchemist energy. We see you as a healer that knows the correct ingredients needed to assist certain situations and issues. So many of you are here to help others heal through movement or maybe herbal remedies. Your ancestors are very proud of the information that you've gotten and the things you've studied and learned. And finally, your advice or words of encouragement: be bold and strong, for you are the creator of your own destiny. Look within. You will find everything you need there. Burst forth from your cocoon and fly. The sky is the limit if you follow your heart and your own inner guidance. Listen to what others say, but do not blindly follow their advice. And that, my Power Ones, wraps that up with a bow. I think that was very much needed to be heard. All right, moving on to Power 2. I might have to pause for a minute. I hear a kid up and about. Well, not pause, but I might have to get up and shut somebody down because their TV's getting louder and louder. Okay. Power 2, if you were drawn to this blue agate crystal or the evil eye agate crystal or whatever, repellent, or this card here, this is your reading, message from your ancestors. Now with this blue agate, I already could tell this power right here. There's something you're being protected to say. There's something about your throat chakra and third eye chakra. Maybe you need to do readings. Maybe you do spoken word. Just know that you get messages and downloads and ideas through your crown, through your third, and your. For some reason, I keep getting the throat chakra. There's something you're meant to speak, teach, say. Your throat chakra is very important at this time for this pal. I'm also feeling like watching your emotions at this time, because I'm getting a watery energy. Just guarding your emotions so that they don't overwhelm you. Okay. All right, let's keep it moving. What you're overlooking or don't see at this time. She loves. I think you're overlooking your divine feminine. I think you're overlooking how the universe has been gently and softly guiding you forward. I think they want you to realize that the divine feminine is a powerful force, and it's not just like soft and weak as people try to make it out to be. In fact, to be soft in a harsh environment takes a lot of strength. And so they want you to realize that you are loved just as you love others, and you should not be afraid to be in the energy of love. Okay. In fact, you openly loving others is healing and helpful to your karma. All right, pal twos, what do you need to know right now? Taming the wind. You need to surrender. I'm just getting the energy of trying to control things you cannot control at this time, and needing to be softer and gentler with yourself. I feel like things are changing in your life right now, and you can't really control the winds of change, but you can control how you are responding to the changes that are coming in. This is card 55, 5. So I know you're going through a huge transition where it's going to feel like you were one place and now you've elevated to somewhere else. Okay. But the objective is surrender and let go. Because what you don't know is the more that you try to force things to happen or try to stop something from happening, the more you're self-sabotaging what wants to come in for you. Okay. My pal twos, a goal they are helping you achieve now. Oh, love. And you got she loves. So my pal twos, there's something with love. Maybe you're single. Maybe you've been having issues in your relationship. Your ancestors are coming through, let you know they're helping you with finding that one or maintaining the love that you deserve. And this says lover. So I'm not even getting like friends or community, but literally a lover. We have grandfather coming through with the presence. So that is to let some of you know if your grandfather has passed on or any of them have passed on, one is coming through to let you know that they're one of the ancestors assisting you at this time. But they're also here to remind you to take up space, to be present, to not look so far into the future that you miss what's happening right now. And if you have children, they're also helping you to be present, more present in their lives as well. And you have hero, courage. I do see this pal as being a defender and a protector of others. Pal one had a similar energy. However, this pal, I feel like there really needs to be attention paid to how you react to things, because you do come through as being very courageous, very brave, and maybe you don't want to be all the time, but people do see you as that. Maybe you've been a hero or you've helped a lot of people, but you're getting assistance with maintaining the courage to still continue to do that work, but at the same time to be able to decipher when you need to be in that energy and when you need to let go. It's a lot here with you wanting to control stuff. This pal here gives me, you may suffer from anxiety issues sometimes. And they're saying it's because you have to be present in your body and not project or reflect too much. Be in the present and you'll see a shift in that. Okay. I'm sorry. Am I at the right question? What may surprise you in 5 days? What gift will they send to surprise you in the next 5 days? For my pal twos, you have strength. How do you have courage coming through twice? The strength card is like the courage card. Strength card. Why is everybody messaging me right now? That's the second text I got. And they're both masculines. They gotta wait. Queen of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. The Star. And Ace of Cups. Dang. If they're not helping you. All right. In the next 5 days, you can expect, due to you being assertive and standing your ground and holding your boundaries, there's something that's taken some courage for you to speak on. Maybe you're supposed to speak and you're just nervous about that. Maybe you're supposed to come forward to somebody with some kind of truth. Whatever it is that you need to get off your chest, I keep hearing some kind of truth or boundary setting. When you do that, you're going to feel like all of your energy centers come into alignment. Your ancestors are giving you some courage and strength in order to be assertive and speak what you need to say. But they're also giving you some things you wished for. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. That's a new beginning in love, a new beginning with prosperity. And in the middle of that is the Star card. Don't give up hope or faith in the love. I feel like they're saying they're helping you get this money. It's going to show up. But there's a little you doubt love. It's all going to manifest, even if it comes in the form of a community or friends. All right. What else they got coming in the next 5 days? Earth magic, nature, rituals, and charms. So you might find that going out into nature is going to be very beneficial for you in the next 5 days, even if it's cold. There's things out there you may find. I'm hearing like charms, like maybe you'll see a rock or a stick that calls to you. But I'm also hearing some healing, like rituals, some healing rituals that involve being outdoors would be very helpful. But if you do connect to the earth, what I'm hearing is something magical, like miraculous coming in for you. And you have psychic strength, shield, talisman, gold light. So yeah, my pal twos, you guys are getting blessed with some ability of foresight. And for those of you who don't feel tapped into that extent, you're going to find that the talisman you use, maybe you wear crystal, maybe you have your lucky earrings or bracelets or rings, that they're going to be very strong in guarding your third eye from psychic attacks. So they could ease headaches. And they're going to also, maybe when you touch them, make you feel like you're getting downloads. You might not feel like, but you will get downloads. Okay, let's keep on going. So why are your ancestors so proud of you right now? My pal twos, you have your reach heals. Gifted hands, your touch is a blessing. Reiki, massage, even a hug. You can literally heal an injured spirit's heart. We love you for being a light. Okay, what else why your ancestors so proud of you, pal twos? It says the bridge. I feel like I'm missing the word. The something bridge, but I can't read what I wrote. No, it's just the bridge. That's right. Okay. So it says, we will send many people your way that need to connect to the spirit realm. You see, we recognize your spirit, and for many lifetimes, you've helped guide people home when the time to transition arrived. You're a spiritual guide. Wow. So some of you may be like death doulas, people who help people transition, or take care of elders. But your ancestors are saying they're very proud of you for that ability, if that's what you do. And for others of you, just your ability to connect to the ancestral realm. You also have creative mind. Your ancestors love that you are so proud of your creativity, my pal twos. It says, you are so creative. May you never doubt your creative gifts. May you always express yourself in unique and artistic ways. And the last reason your ancestors are proud of you, you have Silk of Heaven. Alina, that's a lucky card. It's one of my twin daughter's middle names, and it means Silk of Heaven. Heavenly, not at all of this world, but meant to be here. You have a dream-like whimsical elven fairy energy. You may not know it, but you make people feel like anything is possible. We see you. Bless you. So there's something about your energy. You just make people feel like miracles could happen. Anything could happen. Back of your card, your advice from your ancestors, pal 2, says old feelings are resurfacing. And again, you find yourself on an emotional roller coaster. Didn't I say this group was giving me that energy? Don't fight it. Instead, allow these feelings to surface without judging them. They are neither good nor bad. They are simply a part of you. Own them, embrace them, and love them. Bless the past and be grateful for the deep and profound healing that is taking place. And on that note, that's what I got for you, my pal 2s. That is your reading. I hope that resonated with you. If it did and you ain't do it already, give me a thumbs up. All right, we're going to move on to pal 3. My clock is ticking too. I feel bad if I say pal 3 and pal 4. Wait a minute and let me do the weekly forecast real quick. I'm sorry, that's what I'm going to do, pal 3 and pal 4. Because, yeah. Because now I'm feeling like I'm rushed because I'm supposed to go to the store, get some groceries with my kid's dad, and they're going to his home. But I ain't ready. So I'm going to try to do this real quick. Even though I'm pal 4 is my pal. So my main pal. Pal 1 was like my side pal. So, but we're going to do this real quick. All right. And even though I'm moving fast doesn't mean I'm not tapped in still. So what is the focus? What is the energy for this week ahead? In fact, I'm going to pull 4 cards. Keep the number of the pal you feel drawn to. 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's going to be your focus for the week ahead with your affirmation. Woo, damn. Well, how many cards is that? 1, 2. No, let's do it again. Okay, so I'm going to pull 4 cards. There's 1. So choose your number or stick with the same number you did for the pals. That's 2. So if you're number 2, your card just flipped out. That sounds like a kid that is waking up that's going to piss me off. I hope not. It's one of the twins likes to wake up screaming like a banshee. She's going to get it if she tries that today. Y'all didn't hear that. Okay. So if you were drawn to number 2, that flipped up. The number 1, we have magic. Okay. So your focus for this week is going to just be on miraculous things and being open to miracles happening in your life. Amazement, laughter, optimism, and joy. Stay in that energy and you will experience magic this week. Your affirmation, I smile from the inside out. I excel in everything I do. And do something this week that invites magical things to happen, like hang out with friends, get a massage, listen to music, visit family. That's fun. A wonderful journey has just begun, my pal ones, my card ones. A high-flying week is ahead. If you were drawn to number 2, you got choices to make this week. We already saw that anyway. Some choices need to be made this week by people in the collective. Your keywords this week will be peace, inner strength, cooperation, harmony. Your affirmation, I have free choice in all I am, do, and have. I have free choice in all I am, do, and have. And an action you can take is writing down the choices you have to make and then giving them like numbers from 1 to 10. Which one is a definite, which one is not, and try to eliminate that way. And you could truly believe in a new outcome, expect results. So if you were thinking that something's going one way and you can't see another way, or there's a choice you got to make and it feels repetitive, they're saying you're going to get a different result this time. So don't worry about it. If you're drawn to 3, you have recreation this week. That's interesting. You also got a 3 card, 30. So need to have some fun, let your hair down, do things that you enjoy this week and not so much work. Harmony, balance, joy, and fun. You have to balance recreation with serious time and work. So affirm, I create my future with my every thought. I create my future with my every thought. And start a new leisure plan. Garden, write, design, paint, do something that is recreational, just for fun, not for work. And this week is for you, my threes. Read, listen to music, or go to the theater if you can. Lastly, fours. Your focus this week will be on home. All right. Practicality, challenge, power, and foundation. Your affirmation is, my home is my sanctuary. I am safe. My home is my sanctuary. I am safe. They're going to piss me off. I'm getting texts from people that are triggering. And I just talked about last week triggering me. And I see ancestors are testing me like, are you not still triggered? Boop, boop, notification. But I'm good, y'all. Anyway, so my home people, that's interesting. 1 + 3 is 4. So y'all got a 4 card. 2's got a 2 card. Did the ones get a 1? No, they got a 5. All right. So anyway, your words are practicality, challenge, power, foundation. And your affirmation is, my home. I think I said this already. My home is my sanctuary. I am safe. So what you could do to activate this energy this week is some gardening, rearrange furniture, paint a room, change up some things in your home, in your living environment. And newsflash, buy yourself a gift to fill the well and boost your energy this week. You deserve it. Okay. Look at me flying through. All right. Hand mudra. It's going to be 1 for the collective, y'all, because I didn't realize I'm already at 56. It's like almost at an hour. And we ain't even get to the days of the week. I mean, 1 hand mudra that'll help the collective through this week. Focus. That's what we need to be. Focused on our goal. Focused on. Don't lose focus this week. All right. Okay. This is the Panchamukha Mudra. The Panchamukha Mudra. And it assists you with self-healing, balance, and focus. It supports and balances right and left sides of the brain, activates body's self-healing ability, improves concentration and memory retention, and it activates all the elements in the body. All right. So all you do is join the tips of all 10 fingers together, hollow the palms, and allow there to be space between the fingers as if you were holding a globe. And your focus is, I align with nature and receive balanced focus on all levels. Okay. All righty. So let's look into the week ahead. My God. Next time I'm gonna do this on my with my actual movie camera, because using my phone is like, no mo. I paused for a minute so that I could do the week, the day by day, and then I'm gonna come back to PAL 3 and PAL 4. I'm in PAL 4 too, but my second choice was PAL 1, so I got to hear that at least. But I'm getting to PAL 3. I just wanted to pause in the pick a PAL and do the weekly forecast, since that's what most people are here for. And then I'll come back to PAL 3, PAL 4. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to do clarifications. We just going to get through this week. Okay? Because I'm sweating like an animal now. Jesus. Okay. So those that are new here that don't understand how I do this, I start with Saturday. We start with the Saturday at the beginning of the week. And I end with Saturday in the case that we are able to shift the collective energy and come up with some different energy for the following Saturday. All right, we already ready. So today's vibe, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yay! What that tells me is that there's going to be some karmic clearing today. Either you're going to be, it's a good day. Let's just say the vibe today is good for letting go of old shit and focusing on moving on up, okay? Things that are bringing in new into your life. The Wheel of Fortune is letting you know that you're releasing karmic connections today, or if they're not coming into balance and alignment with you, they're going to be out of here, because today is like, with the Wheel of Fortune coming through, the vibe today is very high vibe. Okay. Don't let nobody pull you backwards or try to get in your way or sabotage you, or let your own mindset sabotage you. I heard the song started from the bottom. Now I'm here. That's the vibe of today. Like, you can feel like you're at rock bottom, and by the end of today, feel like everything feels lighter. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Sunday's vibe. Why do I keep shuffling? 4 of Cups. So here we go with boredom. Here we go again, like, oh, yesterday things felt like they were shifting energetically, but I still don't see the change right away. The thing is, you'll feel it. Sunday's going to feel like you might feel a little bored, like, oh, I'm so sick of this routine. I'm sick of putting my emotions places and getting the same stupid results. But what I'm getting with Sunday is some kind of, how you saw that 4 cups in one of the other piles. There's something new that's going to come in. I keep hearing like you're overlooking something. Something's going to show up on Sunday. There's a good vibe for something to present itself or someone that you've been overlooking that is emotionally invested in you. Try to keep your eyes open. That's for some of you. But the vibe for tomorrow is not to get bored and go back into old habits. Okay? Don't do that. All right. Monday's vibe, we have the 8 of Wands. Movement, action, people reaching out or you moving out. I don't know. But with the 8 of Wands, it's usually communication. So it's a good day to communicate, to reach out to people. And it's also a day where people may be wanting to reach out and communicate with you. Tuesday's vibe, we have the 5 of Wands. So Tuesday, be careful. Don't let the vibe of competitiveness get to you. I feel like Tuesday's energy is going to feel competitive. There may be people trying to trigger you into competing with them and worrying about what they're doing or trying to start something with you. Don't fall into it Tuesday. Let me get clarity for Tuesday. Page of Pentacles reverse. Could be someone you rejected or somebody you didn't want to work for or you fired. One of the other is somebody that wanted to make an offer to you that did not have any value, but they were trying to like manipulate you to believe so. Whatever the case may be, if that applies to you on, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. On Tuesday, don't give this person any energy. Like they're going to try and make some whack offer to you. They might be angry if you don't accept it. Oh, well, that's for some people. But mainly avoid the energy of looking at what other people are doing on Tuesday and comparing yourself. Wednesday's vibe, with the Death card coming through. So it's going to be a huge transformation, a huge change taking place on Wednesday. Do not resist. If something is changing, like completely dying, and I don't mean like physically, literally. I mean like if the energy around something is dying or gone, don't fight it. Allow it to die. Allow it to be released because the Death card also represents rebirth. So something new is trying to come in. All right. So allow whatever wants to end on Wednesday to end. All right. Thursday. Because on Thursday, you got the star coming through. So what you've been wishing for, what you've been praying for, keep that faith because it's a chance it can appear. Now, I was saying I wasn't getting clarity, but I'm nosy. Can I get some clarity for the star? What's this wish? The sun. Something that's going to make you really happy. Some of y'all, it's love relationships. Some of you, it's travel. Some of you, it's moving. Some of you, it's childbirth. Some of you, it's a makeover. I'm seeing people changing their looks, but it's something that's going to make you very happy. You've been wishing for, doing what you had to do to bring it in, just maintaining your faith, and it's going to show up. It is going to show up. It's going to make you very, very happy. Okay. Guess we are up to, I went through that week fast. We up to Friday already? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yes, we are. All right. So Friday's vibe, we have the 8 of Swords. Now it was reversed, but that's letting me know that on Friday, there may be something that arises that makes you feel stuck. Like you can't get out of that energy or you can't get out of a situation. Now it was reversed. So it could mean that on Friday, something that made you feel stuck, you're going to realize like, I'm not stuck and I can get out of this and I could walk away from this. But that is the energy for Friday. So be careful. You don't let yourself on Friday feel like you're trapped in something, like you have no way out of something, because you always in this situation have the freedom to get yourself out. And next Saturday, we have the King of Wands coming through. Now, this is either your energy, the collective energy, or somebody coming towards the collective. But whatever it is, we love this energy of ambition, determination, good looking, because the wands, they are attractive, and assertive and passionate and exciting and spontaneous. So that might be the energy for this coming Saturday. Bottom of the deck for this week, we have the moon. Tomorrow is a new moon, guys, in Capricorn. I'll be live here doing a full session, but it's in the sign of Capricorn, new moon. So this is a good time to be starting a new career move, making new career moves, changing your standing in society. Like if you want to be branded or viewed in a certain way, it's also a good moon for pursuing the things you're ambitious and your ambitions. But with this moon showing up at the bottom, it's letting me know that this week there may be emotions coming to the surface that have been suppressed. And also things you can't see. Some things that are going to just surprise you that Spirit said this week, we're not telling you everything. But yeah, some of you, big surprise, Page of Cups. But when I see pages offering love and all that, it's cute. But it gives me immature love feelings. So just be wary you don't fall for a page and you hold out for that king. All right. And that was something for some of you guys, you know. And it could be king or queen. You put it how it applies. My son is making his way out here. All right. So that was the week forecast, the week's forecast, the energy forecast. Now I'm going to go back to the pick a pal. So if you were pal 3 or pal 4, I'm going to pal 3 right now. And if you just jumped in and you're like, what the hell is she talking about? You can rewind back. Okay. So if you were drawn to pal 3 and this purple amethyst crystal, this is your reading. So I'm going to tell you now your message from your ancestors, my pal 3s, with the amethyst crystal coming through. There is a lot that has a lot to do with the crown, the mind. Okay. So what I need you to do, my pal 3s, is spend some time meditating or praying. Okay. Aye. Sorry. Sometimes kids got to get yelled at. I should have muffled my mic. Hope that didn't go in your ears. But anyway, so what's happening, my pal 3s? Pal 3, you're giving me a little energy of teeter-tottering. All right. This is a crystal good for if you have you're needing to focus, you're having brain fog, you need to relax and feel more connected to source energy. So I am feeling for you guys, you need to make some time for prayer. Your ancestors are asking you to pray, to talk to them, to meditate, and to get more sleep. I'm also hearing. All right, so let's see. What are you overlooking that you don't see, my pal 3s? Sensual awakening. Something is awakening in you, my pal 3s. What I'm hearing is like, maybe you've been feeling very sensual lately, having more sexual desires come to the surface, maybe wanting to dress more sexy and sensually. There's something within you that is like awakening at this time that your ancestors are saying you don't even realize is happening. All right, and I'm actually going to read y'all real quick what that card says. I don't know why they drew me to the book, but so it says, this oracle brings you guidance that your sensual nature needs to play, and it doesn't require an external lover to do so. Okay, ancestors not being... Okay, though that is one way, of course. It can be expressed through massage, creating art, spending time in nature, swimming, dancing mindfully, feeling the sun or air on your skin, drinking aromatic tea, or taking a bath. Play with what feels good for you and enjoy the indulgence. It will bring you renewed energy, and apart from that, it's fun. So within the sacred temple of your body, your soul experiences the vast buffet of life made manifest. Your sensuality is a way for your soul to express appreciation, pleasure, and joy. Your sensuality is much like your creative energy. It needs to be expressed regularly, otherwise it can become muffled under a fuzz of too much thinking. So at this time, you are being called to experience your sensual nature again, my pal 3s. You are beautiful and vivid, striking and appealing. Allow your sensual appreciation for yourself and others to flow and enjoy this unique experience of being a soul awakening and a body awakening. It's all love. So that is something that you were overlooking, is your need to express your sensuality in some way. Okay, so what do you need to know right now? We have the sacrifice. And I'm almost, when I hear the sacrifice, I don't know if they're speaking of making a sacrifice to spirit or that the sacrifices you make in your life, period. That's 44. That is a master manifesting card. It's like you need to know that the things that you sacrifice, the things that you've done in order to achieve the things you want to achieve, in order to stay in alignment with the things you believe. It's almost like I'm hearing, don't lose faith, don't give up. I want to give you insight too from the book, because they have like the invitation, the medicine, and all this. So I want to read it. All right. So the sacrifice acts is that you offer the spirit that which is most precious to you. Your offering will be sanctified and returned tenfold. You will be elevated to the altar at which you have been praying and meet the divine at the table with the heavenly feast. You are a welcome guest in this banquet. Your heart is the only worthy offering you can bring. Life has been generous with you in so many ways. What is the one personal thing that you feel you cannot live without? It is time to offer it all to spirit so that it may unfold as it will. Do not cling to the old form or allow your sacrifice to weigh heavily upon you. You have sacrificed yourself in your dreams for too long. Now is the time to rededicate yourself to your journey. When you make sacred, you open the doors to infinite wealth. So do not delay. Whatever you're holding on to, it's in the way of your abundance or new things coming in. So they're kind of saying you need to know that you need to let go of something, sacrifice something that you feel like, oh, I can't live without it, because something better is going to come in tenfold, even better. Okay. So a goal they're helping my pal threes achieve now, your ancestors are helping you with. Whoop. You have father energy coming through. So my pal threes, either you have a father who has passed on, who is coming through in this reading to give you some assistance. That's interesting. We done had the mother come through, the grandfather, and now the father. Wow. So this is authority. Okay. Your ancestors at this time are trying to help you get more of an authoritative energy. So if you have kids, maybe your ancestors feel like you let them walk all over you. You're not really putting your foot down. And I am hearing, even if you don't have kids, and they're saying in your regular life, you're not stepping into the authority position that you need to be in. So they're helping you at this time to get a little bit more strength when it comes to standing in your power. You also have mineral with solidness. There's a lot they're helping you with becoming stronger, like not being able to be knocked down. And also as a mineral, you're also helpful to others. So it's like they're trying to get you to be a lot stronger when it comes to dealing with other authoritative figures and standing strong, and also knowing that you have a presence, that you also bring something to the table, my threes. And your ancestors are helping you with craftsmanship. It says artisans. So some of you here, my threes, maybe you are artists of some kind. Maybe you make crafts. That's what I'm hearing mainly, is maybe you make crafts or beaded jewelry, earrings. Maybe you work with crystal jewelry. Maybe you paint. Maybe you make some kind of product. Whatever it is, they're assisting you at this time with this artistry. Okay. All right. So let's see what may surprise you in 5 days from your ancestors. How will they surprise you in the next 5 days? My threes, you have the Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Death card, and the Ten of Wands. All right. What may surprise you, how they plan on surprising you in the next 5 days, is you're going to get a big change. Something that has had you emotionally drained. Maybe you've been kind of emotionally off the last few days, or not really feeling in your Queen of Cups, emotionally calm and intuitive energy. But that's about to change. There's a burden that you've been carrying that your ancestors are miraculously going to try to cut out or make lighter on you. I see some of you getting a return to school. If there's something you want to learn about, an opportunity or a workshop is coming where they're going to give you the money or make it so that you're able to attend. Might not be something big like a university, but like a certification or just a workshop that increases your knowledge, or self-care. With the Four of Wands, this ain't the Four of Wands. I'm reading this wrong. This is the Nine of Wands. Good Lord. So yeah, it's a lot with feeling burdened and carrying stuff that isn't yours. So your ancestors are going to be surprising you in the next 5 days by getting rid of some of your responsibilities. And you have got to let the transformation take place, because this was reversed, my threes, meaning you might try to fight against this change. You don't have to take on everybody's burdens to feel needed and to feel like you have a purpose, okay? Otherwise, it disturbs your peace. Your ancestors are going to surprise you. They want to bring you back to balance, emotional balance, peace, being able to hear your intuition. But first, there's more knowledge you need. So you do need to learn or go back to school or take workshops in something that's going to help you with either elevating what you know or self-care. And there are burdens that are weighing you down that need to go, that are not your responsibility. You also have noticed the signs, investigate symbols, nature, spirits. They're going to be showing you signs in the next 5 days so that you'll know exactly what needs to go or what you need to, pull your energy back from. And you have connect with past loved ones, sense, feel, reconnect. They are going to surprise you in some ways this week where you are going to know your ancestors are around. Yeah. You might find something falling. You might feel them around. You might smell a scent, but that's going to be a surprise for you, is your connection to your passed on loved ones. You're going to really feel and sense them. And I think it's going to be a comfort and something that you need. Maybe they're going to pop up at times when you're taking on other burdens and things and overwhelm to get you to stop. All right. So why are your ancestors so proud of you right now? We have the gift. We see you as a bundle of magic. You have amazing ways to be a blessing in the lives of many. Kindness, wisdom, even money. You are a giver, and so we will always take care of you. Wow. So you might be one of them people, my pal threes, that feels like you hit rock bottom, but you don't got to worry, because your ancestors see how you give and help others, and they're always going to carry you. Hey, Afua. All right, threes. The next thing is holder of the vision. So your ancestors are saying, we trust you to always be a reminder to humanity of the future Earth that's meant to be born during this age. You will always have our help in this mission. Wow. Your ancestors are also saying, bearer of the purifying flame. We know you are filled with an amazing fiery energy. At times it's needed to burn new paths, clear out old trash, and even destroy bridges. You're a person who can burn away what's stale and usher in new. Hope y'all are hearing all of this now, because I'm running out of time. I can't keep repeating it. And my pal threes, lastly, your ancestors call you an aura of bliss. And it says, you seem like a ball of crystalline energy. When you're happy, you radiate bliss. It brings a peaceful yet fearless vibration to a space. Everyone can feel your aura. You're so powerful. We see you as the ultimate optimist. You're that person that's a walking blessing, and you don't even see it. And lastly, my pal threes, your message, your advice from your ancestors. What you are today was greatly influenced by your past thoughts and attitudes. And your present thoughts and attitudes are the building blocks of your tomorrow. Therefore, be mindful and aware of your thoughts. Positive thoughts now will help create a brighter future, because every thought is a seed. If you plant weeds, you can't expect to harvest beautiful flowers. And that's what I got for you, my pal threes. I hope that resonated. Please give me a thumbs up, a like, subscribe if you're new here. I'm going to move on to Pal 4, which will be the end of the session. If you are somebody who wanted a card pull personally for you for the week ahead, send your $8 donation at this time to my Cash App, Ancestor Dancer, Venmo, I am Amina Fem Healing, and PayPal is paypal.me/Amina OLU. Okay, but that has to be in before I finish this last pal. So Pal 4, if you were drawn like me to this card here, that's your advice, and this crystal. Now, as soon as I pick up the crystal, now I'm getting all these messages. So your ancestors are working on heart healing with you. May have been some very, very heartbreaking, heart-wrenching situations you were going through. Possibly just this past week. It could be lovers, it could be friends, it could be family, but there's something with the heart center that your ancestors are helping you heal this week. So what else do they want you to know? What are you overlooking or don't see? The Lover's card. Okay, fool, I got you as a VIP. If there's anybody else, I didn't see it. Let me look. I'll do a double check. Because I know people be telling me, like, I don't have that. Huh? Okay, just got you. Sorry, I got a bunch of texts and some of them are triggering. Like a group text that has an X in it. And I'm like, ugh, every time I see it come across my screen. All right. So group 4, we got the Lovers. And let me not say we, because I know people be thinking I'm biased to the groups I choose. All right. You guys have the Lovers card. So I'm going to go to the book real quick. All right. Because I'm like, what are you overlooking? Are you overlooking your true love? Are you overlooking that you need to be loving more on you? Okay. It says, yes, it's love. I'm so mad I'm reading this card while an X name and words is going across the top of my notifications. One that I was pissing me off for a week. But anyway, I don't know if that's a sign of synchronicity. All right. So we got the Lovers card here as what we're overlooking. And they're saying, yes, it's love. It drives you forward and pulls you back to your heart. It makes the mind mad with misunderstanding and breaks it open into enlightened compassion. It is love. Your yearning heart shall have it. Your destiny is to be the lover of the beloved. This oracle brings a message of love, love, love. It is finding you now. Be open to it in all its forms. Be the god and goddess of love and paint the town red. Play in passionate embrace with life as your lover and prepare to receive even more than what you believe you are capable of handling. So what you are overlooking or don't see is that your ancestors are saying, there is someone already in your energy that is the love of your life. And maybe you're overlooking it or you don't see it or they haven't made themselves fully known to you yet. But if there's someone you're questioning or wondering about, this is confirmation you are overlooking them. And yes, it really is love. Okay. I'm about to yell at these guys. I'm going this chat. Like, if y'all don't stop texting each other, y'all coming up in the middle of my joint. All right. For those of you who don't know, this chat group is a part of my my rap crew. So, they are pissing me off right now. But anyway, because they're having like a full frat boy conversation while I'm trying to do this. If I knew that, I would have turned notifications off. But yeah, boo with the Lovers coming through is what I'm saying. But I guess not. No, we want love. We know love is coming through, and boo to the exes, the ex that's having a conversation with other people while I'm doing my read. They're throwing me off. All right, this is my pal. Let's get into it. All right, so with the Lovers, that's what you're overlooking. Somebody that's the one. So sick of it. All right, what you need to know right now. I'm about to say, this says the Lovers. The tree of life is still giving me that same energy, though. What do you need to know right now? I'm going to the book. Where did I put the book at? I'm going to say I'm going to the book and I lost. Oh. All right. What's this? The tree of life. Card 58. Why did my TV get loud all of a sudden? They're going to copyright hit me with this. Playing that loud. Okay. So we have the tree of life. To find health and balance in your life, reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. If you are too much in your thinking head or in a world of fantasies and daydreaming, connect more with your roots and physical body. If you are caught in mechanical doing and you are feeling stuck, not able to imagine a better life for yourself, open yourself to be inspired by the heavens. Let your roots and branches be aligned with your heart's longings. Okay, so the medicine. What nutrients do you need to add to your soul to grow strong? What dreams do you want to awaken to create a mindful destiny? Reflect on how you want to blossom, the kind of fruit you want to produce, and where you want to sow your new seeds. Be a conscious creator. And that's what you need to know right now, is that right now the things you want to manifest are coming into fruition. Therefore, you have to be conscious of what you want to manifest. So I think what you need to know right now is exactly what's your plan? What's your plan moving forward? Okay, and how you're going to manifest these dreams of yours. So let's see a goal that your ancestors are helping you with right now, my pal fours. Why we got a tree again? That was the tree of life, and now we have tree. Something about being very, very deeply rooted and connected to the earth's energy at this time is very important. Hug a tree if you can, but that's just too coincidental. We got the tree twice. So there's something with trees. And I'm hearing balance. Follow the cycles of the season. They're helping you to find balance, like knowing when to let go in the winter, knowing when to be reborn again in the spring, things like that. They're trying to help you bring this into balance again. I hear like almost physical health is getting assistance at this time, and mental and emotional, I heard as well. Warrior, boundaries. They are assisting you with standing in your power and setting strong boundaries, focusing your eye on a goal, going towards it, but also making sure you set the boundaries for how you're going to be treated, how whatever you create is going to be treated and viewed. They're assisting you with boundaries. I feel like this pal might have struggled with that before and let a lot of false people into your energy. And communicator, messages. Wow. So they're assisting you with and I'm hearing not just communicating with the spirit realm, but communicating with everything and everyone. You might find you get messages just off of sitting and feeling the sun in your face. You might find you get a message listening to the birds sing. Like, they're going to help you to be an open channel, but I'm also hearing to be able to communicate the messages to others. So some of you are meant to be guides, counselors, coaches, teachers of some kind, or just somebody in the community who helps people connect to ancestral energy. Let's move on. What may surprise you in 5 days that your ancestors might bring in? A surprise for you in the next 5 days from your ancestors, my pal fours. You have the Empress. Some of you may find you're fertile, either finding you're pregnant. In the next 5 days, you might find that within those 5 days, you give birth to a new creative idea that just takes off. Some of you may find that people are entering or coming into your life in the next 5 days who are going to treat you like an empress or emperor and really take care of and nurture you and love on you and find you very, very attractive. And justice. Whatever's seeming like it ain't fair right now, you're going to get a surprise. Fair. Everything is coming into balance for you. I just heard fair outcomes all around. You're going to get justice. You're going to get a fair outcome in the next 5 days. Whatever you could think of that it feels like either a legal issue, a court issue, or just something within your life. It just doesn't seem like it's a fair outcome. Even an argument with someone, you're going to get your justice this week. Your ancestors are like, no, we got you. Knight of Wands. Yeah. Somebody's going to come in this week. I don't know. Be wary of a Knight of Wands energy. They come in for fun and passion and stuff. They don't always come to stay. You see he in that fast car. So either for some of you, this is somebody that's going to come in this week in the next 5 days, fill you up with passion, but they may be in and out. Then it's not reverse. So it's not giving me the flip-floppy energy, but they may come in very quickly is what I'm hearing. Also, for some of you, you may be getting an extra boost of energy and really, really standing out this week. And with the Two of Cups, nope, that's somebody coming towards you. So many of you, it's a job opportunity that you're going to be passionate about, or it's somebody coming in this week to give you justice. Somebody who sees who you truly are at your core. Maybe some of you have an issue with someone. Whatever the case may be, peace, balance, justice is coming in this week quickly. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Is this like for me or whatever? It is like my personal reading. 6 of Cups. This is, and it was reversed. Somebody from your past coming back in the next 5 days to reconcile. All right. I don't know if it's the ex that's up in my thing or my case, but for you guys, y'all need to look out for somebody from your past. Could be an ex-lover, could be an ex-friend, but whatever they were, they was like this to you. And they might have gave you the energy that they were flip-floppy and not trustworthy, but they're coming in now. They want to give you some kind of justice. Some of them may want to propose. Yeah. What else? Next 5 days, family connections, respect, people, and kinship. Yeah, some of you may find your soul tribe coming in the next 5 days. You might either find your soul tribe, your spirit team, like people you're just like, these are my people. Or you're going to find yourself reconnecting to people that you are literally related to. Okay. That's going to be something in the next 5 days that you're going to see shift. Maybe your connections within your family, people will see you differently, respect you more, that may get tighter, like closer, something like that. And connect with the animals. I don't know, the animal spirit guides. Maybe it's time for me to do another animal spirit guide meeting because they've been coming out meeting. Did I just say meeting? No, I don't want to meet with y'all, so don't show up at my house. I meant reading. Okay. Woo, they say it's time for me to get off. All right, connect with the animals, animal spirit guides, healing, and passed on pets are coming through. So this power didn't get a person. You actually have deceased pets coming through to give you some guidance this week. I am with family connections, still feeling like it's family members here as well. But my power forwards, you're going to find that, your connection to animals in the next 5 days is going to increase. And you may find healing, some of you, by getting a pet. I'm hearing some kind of pet bring some kind of healing. All right. So what is, oh shoot, I almost skipped this. Why your ancestors so proud of you right now, my power force? We have Lotus Strength. You are meant to be able to dwell in low vibrational environments and still maintain your glow. Never doubt your strength and ability to persevere any situation. We see you as an inspiration for resilience. Wow. You also have you are love. Many will not get you. They may see you as naive, mystical, or even angelic, but we know your heart is pure, no agenda. You were born to love the whole. You also have infinite light, spirals of infinite light. And your ancestors are saying you have an ability to connect with your light body, so you radiate light all the time. People know with you, they're safe. We, your guides, will always cover you from energy vampires. Thank God, because I swear I'd be feeling like the energy vampires be coming for me. And look, powerful, another animal for the birds. If this ain't confirmation, you are a messenger of peace, and birds are your signs that all is well. We see you bringing calm to those in a storm, so we will be your shelter always. And these are the reasons your ancestors are proud of you. And their final advice to you, my power fours, says, from your soul's perspective, this life is just a page in the never-ending story where you and those around you all have a specific role to play. Yet remember, this role is not the real you, for you are much more than your personality and current circumstances. Your true immortal self cannot be defined. Ashe, amen, amen. Oh, man. That's dope. All right. So I'm wrapping up the public session for today. I'm doing my VIP reads now. If you are leaving me now, please give me a thumbs up first and join the tribe if you're new here. And if you want personal card pulls, look in the description. It'll tell you how, but you better do it quick because when I finish this, that's it. All right, Afua. Let's go. Let's see some information for Afua, what she needs to know for this week ahead. Anything she needs to know for the week ahead on a personal tip. Seven of Wands. What have you been persevering, like standing your ground with? Ten of Swords reverse. Uh-oh. Yikes. Okay, hold on. Six of Cups. Somebody from your past has to go. I see that. The Fool reversed. I'll give you one more card because you're a regular and my friend. Page of Cups reversed. Okay. Something you've been fighting for. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. Seven of Wands here. It's like something you've been standing your ground, trying to fight for, holding on to, because you have some kind of passion for it, and you just feel like you see potential in something. Ten of Swords reverse. It's like almost feeling like it's not worth it. You held your ground, you stood your ground, you fought for something that kind of landed you feeling betrayed or backstabbed or like just knocked down. It's something from the past or someone, could be a job, but it's something you dealt with for a long time. And at this point, they are advising you this week. You may find that you're going to end up having to walk away. We have the Fool reverse and the Page of Cups reverse. So with the Fool reverse, either somebody's going to make a naive move or somebody's not going to trust at all and not going to take any action. And with the Page of Cups reverse, if they do take action, you can't really trust what they're saying. It's coming from an immature place, like say what I got to say to get what I want. So be wary of immature signs of love, love bombing out of nowhere when it seems like you're pulling your energy back. Just don't make any naive leaps towards anything. Right now, they are showing that you have persevered something that has drained you, kind of got you down. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands and the Five of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Yeah, something is weighing heavy on you, kind of giving a lot of mind, like you're thinking about it a lot with the Page of Swords. It could be something that's in your head, thinking a lot. Page of Wands here. There's a better opportunity coming your way. Somebody's coming in to offer you something that you're going to be kind of very passionate about, but you got to get out your head and you have to let go of some of your burdens. All these things you're carrying on your back are blocking this Eight of Wands. Something wants to come in. Yeah, a Ten of Pentacles, somebody with money. But there is some more healing that has to be done. They are showing some healing. Yeah, there's some more healing that you need to do. You need to rest. They're really showing focus on you at this time. Eight of Cups reverse. Five of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Wands was reversed. They want you to focus on you, your look, your clothing, your brand, and standing in that. That's what they're showing. Who are you when you show up? That's where your focus should be, because an opportunity is going to come in from that. Somebody's going to come towards you. But there is something or someone from the past that needs to be released that you've been kind of holding on to, standing your ground. Like, I don't care what anybody thinks about this. This is what I'm going to do. It's like now this week, they're kind of going to be showing you like, let it go. Something better's coming in. All right. That could be a relationship. It could be a job, a project, whatever. I'm going to give you one more card. Just final advice for you for the week. You have the Three of Wands coming through. And it was coming through reverse. So don't give up. If you have your sights set on some kind of life that you want, or a job or career or passion you want to come in. With the reverse, it's kind of like, I don't see it coming, and you start to not think it's going to show up. They're saying stay positive. Keep your eye on the prize. It's coming in. Yeah, top of the card, King of Cups. Keep your eye on the prize. Somebody mature, emotionally mature, or an opportunity that comes to you and brings you into a space of feeling so emotionally grounded and in love with this opportunity. Whatever it could be, that's what's coming in. But there has to be a tower moment first. Yeah, something has to fall. Something has to be let go of for the new to come completely in. And that's what I got for you. So that's what they're kind of showing you for this week. You might be in your head a lot about letting something go that is no longer serving. That's what I got for you. Your advice is really to let it go, because you don't see something else coming in better. Okay. Anyway, I hope that helped. I'm sending y'all so much light and love. Now I have to go and see what's going on in my chats, and I need to get something to eat. But I'm sending y'all light and love. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. I hope we all do. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be here live at 1:11 p.m. with the new moon in Capricorn forecast. And I hope that maybe that energy is going to shift even more stuff. All right. All right, y'all. You're welcome. And thank you. Later, y'all.